Today's episode of the More You Know podcast is brought to you by CrowdQuestion, a brand new social communication platform focused on connecting crowds to bring everyone closer to their community, as well as enhancing any occasion. Rather than being a social media platform focused on content and advertising, they're focused on communication and connection. Learn more about the platform and download the app free at crowdquestion.com.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.
Today I want to elaborate on negative aspects of failure that are discussed in Winning Every Day by Lou Holtz. Failure is like most anything in life. You can look at it with the glass half full or the glass half empty. When looking at failure with a glass half full approach, you remember that the person who doesn't fail is the person who doesn't attempt anything, and you understand that failure is inevitable because it's a part of the learning process. Now, on the other hand, when looking at failure with the glass half empty, you feel victimized, your insecurity increases, and you begin doubting your decisions. Obviously, like anything else in life, you want to be looking at failure with the glass half full approach. Failure is simply a part of life and an opportunity to grow, but only if you look at it that way. And if you don't look at failure with the glass half full, you'll experience negative aspects that go along with the failure. Lou Holtz elaborates on all the negative aspects of failure, and does so by using the word failure as an acronym, and I now want to go through this acronym. So first, F stands for frustration, and this frustration comes from not having any answers. Then second, A stands for aggression, and you can look at this aggression as being misdirected. From there, I then stands for insecurity, which are feelings that you can't cut it anymore. After that, the fourth letter, L, stands for leadership, which is abandoned when negatively looking at failure. Next, the fifth letter, U, stands for undisciplined, meaning that you'll stop practicing your fundamentals. Then the sixth letter, R, stands for resentment, and this is where you take on the victim mentality. And finally, the seventh letter, E, stands for excuses, which culminates when viewing the failure as everyone's fault but yours. No matter who you are or what you're pursuing, you can look at failure with the glass half full or the glass half empty. When looking at it with the glass half full, you understand that failure is simply a part of life, as well as an opportunity to learn and grow. But on the other hand, if you look at failure with the glass half empty, you'll face negative aspects of failure which will hinder your life. These negative aspects are illuminated with the acronym for failure that Lou Holtz created. And all of the negative aspects that go along with looking at failure with the glass half empty are obviously things that you want to avoid, and things that provide no value to your life. And by remembering the negative aspects that go along with looking at failure with the glass half empty, you can ensure you aren't looking at failure with the glass half empty, and avoiding those negative aspects. And by doing so, you can focus on moving forward and getting better day by day, which will assist with making a tremendous impact in this world and crafting a life of significance. I hope this talk makes a positive impact in your life. Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you are listening or watching it. Check out other episodes. Leave a review. Follow the podcast on social media at More You Know Pod, and sign up for CrowdQuestion to ask me questions about the episode. Again, thank you for listening as we propel through podcasting with the More You Know.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.